In this video, I've downloaded 16 of the most interesting mods that I could find for Gorebox, and I'll showcase them throughout this entire video. The first mod we've got is called Goofy Goredolls, and I don't think I need to explain what exactly the mod does. This mod makes taking headshots a lot more easier than it should be. Also, it's not just the heads that are goofy, but also the feet. What are those? I don't know what those are, but he appears to be very content wearing them. You can even spawn in a goofy version of the Shadow Mutant. Ouch. And even Mr. Worst Curse himself, zombies too, have not been spared by this mod. Why do you want my brains, bro? You've got plenty yourself. Next up, we've got the Goofy R Player mod. This is what I look like right now. So mature, so elegant, an absolute Adonis-like physique. And this is what I look like after activating the Goofy R Player mod. So immature, so unserious. Oh my gosh, what is this? I look like a Minecraft creeper. I don't have hands anymore, but if I press the left click button, I can still hear them punching the air. Oh shit. My legs still work though. Here's what it looks like when I sit in a chair. And here's what it looks like when I drive a vehicle. I'm steering the lawnmower with the power of my mind, of course. Whoops. Forgot my mind was feeling kinda depressed lately. To activate this mod, you wanna type in $Goofy in chat. The game will give you a little warning, but just press enter again. And there we go. Don't say the game didn't warn you though. You know, I just have one question. Why do Gorebox mod makers hate us so much? Acknowledge me! Pay attention to me! Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, next up we have the growth mod, and to activate it, all you have to do is type $grow in chat. And it appears that I have grown a bit taller now. Let me see how I look like on camera. Okay, I've got it kind of big. Looks like I can finally register for the NBA tryouts now. Let me try riding this lawnmower. Unfortunately, it reduced my size again. You can also shrink yourself by using this mod. Hi guys, can you see me? I look like an ant. Now if you run while shrunken down, it sends you flying. I don't know why. And the same thing happens when your size is set to the max as well. I'm going to try fighting the Worst Curse while I'm a tiny little ant. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that happened. Okay, now let's try the same thing when I'm a giant and he's a tiny little baby. Okay, my attacks aren't registering at all. Let me try shooting him with a gun instead. It's really hard to aim in second person. Okay, he's attacking me. He's attacking me. Unfortunately, he's pushing me far away from the view of the camera. It would appear that his hits aren't really registering on me. There, finally he got me. Next we have the Hamster mod, and in order to spawn it in, you're actually going to want to spawn in this syringe called Mesh Electronics instead, and its model has been replaced by a hamster now. Bro, where are your legs? What? There's a gold hamster coin inside him for some reason, and the funny thing is that because he is a syringe, you can actually inject him directly into your veins. I'm gonna put him into my left arm right here, and poof! If I weigh 95 kilograms and a hamster weighs around 30 or so grams, then that would mean that I am now 0.03157,894% hamster. Who would have thought? Next we have the spider mod, and in order to spawn him in, you'll need to go to props, decoration, and choose the old cell phone, and then spawn it in. It's kinda tiny. Any arachnophobics in here? Okay, I'm not really sure why it died. I guess the spider didn't like to hear about the existence of arachnophobes. Why would anyone even be scared of this little guy? Look at him, he looks so cute. Next up we have the crab mod, and he replaces the burger prop. And he is also holding a knife for some reason, and it might be a reference to this viral video from a few years ago. This gangster crab cannot attack you, however, but you can consume him. Knife included. If you want to see more animal mods for Gorebox, then click on this video right here. Have you ever found yourself playing Gorebox and thought to yourself, man, I wish they got rid of all of this water? Well, I don't know why you'd think that, but it is possible to get rid of all of this water from now on by simply using the remove water mod. And this is what Legacy looks like without all of the water. Kinda weird, no? I can finally drive a car in here. Unfortunately, it did not remove the water from the swimming pools. It also removes water from maps such as Pit Valley, Desert Bridge, Sanctuary, which looks super weird now, but in a good way. The Reminiscence map feels super weird now, and I may have even found a couple of Easter eggs, like this whalebone on the seabed and this duck, which is supposed to be floating underwater, I assume. So that's one more animal for Gorebox now. This is super cool. Oh, there's another bone right here near the docks. The sea map is of course the one that looks the weirdest now, and for some reason you can't really walk properly on the seabed. If I walk down here, it makes me slide automatically towards the edge of the map. Ouch. Unfortunately, no Easter eggs as of yet, like there were on the Reminiscence map. Next we have the flood mod, which will basically flood any map that has water in it. It's a pretty great idea for a mod, but unfortunately it makes the game super laggy. This is what the Desert Bridge map looks like when it's underwater. The Sanctuary map kind of glitched out for some reason. Okay, it's gonna be super weird to walk through this. That's cool. And this is what Pit Valley looks like underwater. Pretty darn weird, not gonna lie. Even the tunnels seem to have gotten flooded. Next we have yet another weird mod, which allows you to move the main menu camera by using the WASD keys. You can't just hold any one of the keys, you have to keep pressing them over and over again. I'm not even sure where I'm going right now. Okay, we're starting to see things that we weren't supposed to see at this point. And for some reason, I found the crab mod right here. So I'm guessing there was a burger spawned in at some point in the start menu screen and it turned into this crab. And I can now get a better look at the Polar 6 poster right there. Next up we have the FPV drone, Kamikaze. To get it, you want to spawn in the plasma bottle and you want to press the F2 key to take off. I instantly killed myself, it would seem. You can use the WASD keys to move around, and you can hold down the right mouse button to point at any direction that you choose. Now I'm noticing for some reason that the drone automatically moves towards the west of the map, no matter which direction I point towards. And the game has stopped producing the drone sounds for some reason. You know, I'm sure as a drone it must be fun to fly around and stuff, but it must be very annoying to constantly just have to go bzzz. So it's understandable why the drone decided to shut its mouth. Now we can unlock the explosives by pressing the F4 button, and we can press the left button to detonate the explosives. Oh, I see what happened. So it would appear that I have detonated the drone itself, and the game has now given me the point of view of my dead body because the drone no longer exists. Okay, I want to see what happens if I fly my drone into this Goredoll. There you are, buddy. Ouch. Now, a few things to say about this mod before I move on to the next one. First of all, it would appear that this does not work for mobile, unfortunately. Secondly, it did not work when I subscribed to the mod on mod.io. It did work, however, after I installed the mod manually. And every time your drone explodes, you'll have to return to the main menu, relaunch the map again in order to be able to spawn the drone in again. If you don't reload the map from the main menu, it will spawn in as just a regular plasma bottle instead. And the final mod we have for today is actually a save. And on the save are a bunch of items. Whoa. I don't know what's up with that van. And on the save are a bunch of items that are absolutely glitching out and have rather weird proportions like this ambulance right here, or this car, or even this toilet. Now what's crazy about this mod is that you can actually get in these vehicles. Now unfortunately I wasn't able to get these cars to drive, but it was pretty weird to even be able to sit in them in the first place. Like, what the heck is going on? Be right back guys, gotta go take a poo poo. Why are you guys staring at me like that? Click here to watch another video where I've played some even more interesting mods for Gorebox. Thanks to all the modders for their creations, with the help of which I was able to make this video. The links are in the description below. So I've been Jazif, you've been my audience, thank you for watching and goodbye.